About the facial muscles and the nerves and vessels of the face. So this is the model for the facial muscles. So first of all, in the first part we are going to discuss the muscles, and in the second part we will be discussing the vessels and the glands. So starting from above, we have the frontalis. This is the orbicularis oculi. Then this is the nasalis muscle. Nasalis has two parts. This is the alar part of the nasalis and this is the transverse part of the nasalis. And from this we can say see the muscle which is arising from this mouth, and this is the levator labii superioris alachinesi. This is levator labii superioris alachinesi, and here is another muscle. This is the depressor septi nasi. And here is a muscle that is arising again from the mouth, and it is inserting on this eye, and this muscle is actually the levator labii superioris. This was the levator labii superioris alachinesi, and this is levator labii superioris, just levator labii superioris. This is the zygomaticus minor and this is zygomaticus major. This muscle is arising from here. The muscle is arising from the angle of the mouth, and this muscle is actually the levator labii angularis superioris. Levator angularis superioris. This muscle is the orbicularis oris, and this muscle is mentalis. This muscle is the depressor labii inferioris. This muscle is the depressor anguli inferioris, and this muscle is masseter. This large one is the masseter. Here we have the temporalis. Coming down, this muscle is mylohyoid and this muscle is genuhyoid. Mylohyoid, genuhyoid. This is hyoid bone. This is the thyroid cartilage. We have the thyrohyoid muscle, and this muscle, the small two heads, we in the larynx we have also seen. This is the cricothyroid muscle, heads of the cricothyroid muscle. This is the thyroid gland. If we look posteriorly, this is esophagus, and these are the pharyngeal muscles. This is the inferior constrictor muscle of the pharynx. It has actually the two parts, the thyropharyngeus and the cricopharyngeus. This muscle is the cricopharyngeus and this muscle is the thyropharyngeus. Above we have the middle constrictor muscle of the pharynx. This whole is the thyropharyngeus. This is thyropharyngeus. This is the cricopharyngeus. This muscle is the middle constrictor muscle of the pharynx, and this is the superior constrictor muscle of the pharynx. Sagittal section of the head and neck, again in this model you can observe it very clear. This is the frontal bone, this is the frontal ear sinus. Again this is the sphenoidal bone, body of the sphenoid, and in this we have the sphenoidal ear sinus. This is the nasal cavity. In the nasal cavity you have the vestibule, antrum and Lyman nasi, again separating them. This is the superior concha, middle concha, inferior concha. This is the in the middle you can notice the meatus also. This is a superior meatus, middle and inferior meatus. In the middle meatus you can notice an opening here in the hiatus semilunaris. This is the opening of the frontal ear sinus. Okay? If we will move behind, we will be entering the nasopharynx. This portion here is the posterior nares or choana. Behind this we have the nasopharynx. In the nasopharynx you can notice the opening of the auditory tube, and this is the tubal margin or tubal elevation. This is salpingopharyngeal fold extending down. Salpingo, it will extend up to the posterior border of the thyroid cartilage. And again we have the hard palate. This is the hard palate. This is formed by the maxillary, the palatine process of the maxillary bone, and this is the horizontal plate of the palatine bone. And again we have the soft palate. The soft palate, in the last part we have the uvula, and this is the palatine aponeurosis, this white part. This is the mylohyoid muscle. This is the genuglossus, the genuhyoid muscle, and this is the genuglossus muscle. The three muscles arranged above downwards. This is the epiglottis. This is hyoid bone, and from the anterior surface of the epiglottis we have the hyoepiglottic ligament. This is the thyroid cartilage. This is the cricoid cartilage, and this is the posterior cut margin of the cricoid cartilage, and this is the transverse arytenoid muscle. This is the vocal fold, vestibular fold, and this is the vocal fold. This is the vestibule of the larynx, or it is the infraglottic part of the larynx. This whole is the cavity. in this model you can notice a tonsil here. This is the palatine tonsil. It is actually present between the two folds, that the posterior one is the palatopharyngeus and the anterior one is the palatoglossal fold.